Okay, we're live at the Waterfront Blues Festival at the Miller Stage. Ruben Cifuentes, mainstream media reporter, and we're here with Vicki Stevens, a vocalist. She's here on behalf of the Northwest Women and Blues Project, singing, I guess, is that later today, Vicki, or?
It'll be at 3:30. We're on 3:30 to 4:30, and I'll start off the show.
Okay, so coming up in just a little bit here. Thanks for joining us here at Mainstream Media. And Ruben, you've got some questions lined up. What do you want to ask Vicki today?
How did your music start? Your music.
How did I get started in music? Well, I came out of the womb basically singing because my parents said I was singing in the backseat of the car at like 2 along with the radio, and they looked at each other, looked at me and went. But my dad is a performer. He likes to sing and play music, plays a bunch of different instruments, and my mom, she's a gorgeous voice in church, you know, so between the two of them I was given the gift, and it's definitely the gift. And I've been honing it in ever since, so I've been singing for as long as I can remember.
And Ruben's always fascinated by how musicians travel, how they manage their schedule, and it's kind of what their life is like on the road.
Wow. Well, lately, I have my own band as well. This is something I get to do on the side, but my own band performs in Oregon all the time, the Vicki Stevens Band, and so we have been together since 2008. And so we started out doing just bars and clubs for little or no money, and you know, benefits and things. Then it moved into festivals. So we actually performed here at Portland Waterfront on the Oregonian stage on the 4th, part of the Journey to Memphis competition. But traveling around, it's really we all get in as few cars as possible. We drive wherever we need to and come home. I try to get us hotel rooms if we can. It helps. If you can't, then I try to get us enough money where we can afford to get a hotel room. And then when we can't, we just drive there and drive home. So we stay close to home most of the time. But this year we're going to travel to Libby, Montana. We just came back from Monterey Bay Blues Festival. So we've expanded from the little bars to the festivals, and it's quite an experience.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to get to soak up all of the culture while doing the music. Yeah.
And what do you think the next few years holds for your musical career? What are some of your goals?
I want to record and be like Bonnie Raitt big, you know, like I want to be known for blues all around, Etta James, you know, that kind of like, I just want to be known, and I want to be performing and traveling with the tour bus, you know, the tour bus that takes the whole group there. We don't all have to pile in a car, you know what I mean? So anyway, recording and be a recording artist, that's been my dream since I can remember, since I was like 10.
And what else is on your mind, Ruben? You got a very famous vocalist here. What about any exercises or what she does to prepare to sing? You want to know about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what I do is vocal warm-ups and taking care of the vocal cords and loosening them up, because you have to do that. They look a lot like linguine noodles when they move around, so they're very delicate, so you have to warm them up and stretch them like any other muscle. And so I do vocal exercises with scales and lip trills and trumpet trills or tongue trills, like I do a lot of that, breathing, and kind of just warming it up, singing along with my favorite CD or favorite few songs is one of the things I do. And then I sing a few notes of whatever it is that I'm doing, so that when I get on stage, my voice is ready.
Cool.
It's been a process, though. It's not an easy task.
And what's your favorite CD?
Oh, my favorite one at this point is Susan Tedeschi is my favoriteest like blues singer like that I can remember. She was one of the first ones I was introduced to. And her Wait For Me CD is one of my favorites. And her Just Won't Burn, it was like her second one she put out. It's got a lot of the songs I do in my show are songs off that CD. So, yeah, Susan for sure.
And tell our viewers and our supporters how they can find your music and buy your CD.
Well, I am on CD Baby and iTunes and Amazon and all those different things. You can look up Vicki Stevens Band. I have a website, VickiStevensBand.com. Any of the places that we perform, we carry them with us. They're here today at Music Millennium booth, and that's where it's at. All the mainstream stuff. It's our professional CD we recorded right here in Portland, just about 8 months ago.
Okay, thank you so much, Vicki.
You're welcome.